Hello friends and welcome to your YouTube channel My Expert Doctor. I am Dr. Shalini Singh Salunke, your consultant physician. First of all, a very happy and prosperous Diwali to one and all. I wish this Diwali brings you health and happiness along with prosperity. After Diwali, we usually see a typical kind of patients coming to hospitals or OPD very frequently. These are people who do not follow precautions or restrictions on Diwali. For example, patient with diabetes comes with increased blood sugar level. Patients with blood pressure, cholesterol comes with headache and other kind of related symptoms indicating increased blood pressure. Patients with asthma comes with breathing difficulty and so on. All this happens because they are not aware of what precautions they need to follow during and after Diwali so that they will not fall sick and they do not have to go to hospitals or doctors or OPDs frequently. So in this video, we are going to give you simple tips and precautionary steps which you have to follow if you fall in one or the other categories of these diseases, and you can keep yourself and your family members healthy during Diwali. And this Diwali will definitely bring you happiness and health. So let's start with today's topic. So let's start with diabetics. First of all, keep checking your blood sugar level every day in the morning. If on medication your fasting level is going above 180, inform your doctors immediately. You should start checking your sugar level 2 days before and 3 days after Diwali. And do not forget to take your medications on time. Try and maintain particular meal schedule which you were following earlier. You are diabetic, you are on medication. If you do not follow your meal schedules, or if you skip meals, or if you overeat, there are chances that you might end up having hypoglycemia or spiked sugar level, both of which are not good for your health. Diwali is a festival of joy and happiness. You don't want to mess up with that. So please keep your meal schedules as routine, howsoever busy you are. Next is, be cautious while consuming sweets and fried items. Take 1 to 2 bites instead of the whole plate. Trust me, it's better than not eating sweets completely for a long time after Diwali. Try eating sweets in the morning or afternoon. Avoid eating sweets or fried items during evening or night. Then, instead of maida, you can try wheat and millet based sweet and other items. Instead of refined sugar, you might add khansari, honey and palm sugar because they have low glycemic index and do not cause spike in your sugar levels. So they are good for diabetics. If you are doing a regular exercise, you can keep doing that, but if it is going very hard on you, if you are not able to make time out of your busy schedule during Diwali, at least give 40 to 45 minutes of walk every day. This is very important. Now for asthmatics or those who have allergy, while cleaning house, make sure you are wearing mask. Use wet clothes or vacuum cleaners while wiping or cleaning because that will reduce the load of dust exposure. Make sure you are having a proper ventilation while you are cleaning. Avoid doing it in the early morning time because it's foggy outside. So the chances of suspension of dust particle in the air is more. So do it in the afternoon time. Take anti-allergic medications at night with doctor's prescription. You can start taking this 3 days before and 2 days after Diwali. For asthmatics, those who are on inhalers should regularly consume it or use it as per your routine schedule. Those who are not on regular inhalers but are having breathing difficulties should start immediately after taking a doctor's prescription. Please do not wait till the situation worsens. Avoid burning crackers or moving outdoors during peak of Diwali celebrations because that smoke is not good for asthmatics or allergic people. Also, continue wearing your mask 2 to 3 days after Diwali because in this weather conditions, the smoke remains in the atmosphere for a longer time. So it might induce your asthmatic troubles, breathing difficulties even after 2 to 3 days after Diwali. Those who have frequent skin allergies can start using gloves while putting rangoli or doing some dustings at home and continue anti-allergic medications at night. Now moving on to those who have high blood pressure, high cholesterol issues, keep checking your blood pressure twice a day, once in the morning, once at night around 8 p.m. Take time to relax yourself every day, at least for 45 minutes, because stress, as we all know, is a great contributor towards blood pressure and cholesterol issues. Sleep for at least 6 to 7 hours every night. Take your medications on time. Please do not forget to take your BP medications. Avoid binging on farsan and similar kind of food items which you might get from the shop. Hydration is very important. Make sure you are drinking at least 2.5 to 3 liters of water every day. If you are liking information we are giving through our videos, please encourage us by hitting like button. Share it with more and more people so that they will get benefited out of it. If you have any question related to your health, feel free to put it on the comment box. We will answer it as soon as possible. And also, do not forget to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications of our upcoming videos. Now, those who have hyperacidity issues, moving on to them. Now, acidity issues are usually because of excess stress, irregular meal times, irregular sleep times, when your lifestyle is at a toss. So, some important tips to prevent hyperacidity issues because it's very inconvenient. Number one, don't stay empty stomach for more than 4 hours. Avoid fried, spicy, salty food, especially at night. If you're still having such issues of burning sensations in the stomach or sort of chest pain and uncomfort, please take 1 cup of milk at room temperature. It can be slightly cold as well if you can tolerate, half an hour before going to sleep. You can also take antacids as a precaution, but you have to take prescription from your doctor for that. Take good refreshing sleep of at least 7 to 8 hours every night, because not having proper sleep is also one of the reasons why you might get acidity issues. Now, there are people who come to me after Diwali usually, who have problems or complaints that we had alcohol during Diwali and now I'm having severe gastritis issues or hyperacidity. So for them, firstly, I want to tell you, please don't consume alcohol, as it will be an extra burden for you and your family later. Diwali is a time when you should enjoy this festival of light with your family, not with your friends and alcohol. So please don't consume alcohol, but even if you are doing it, make sure you don't binge on it, you don't take it empty stomach or without meals. This will save you from acidity problem as well. Along with that, the problems of hypoglycemia and pancreatitis, two of the most common problems people who have consumed alcohol comes with after Diwali. And these two things are not good at all. Now, moving on to people who have constipation related issues. Now, people who have fissure and fistula, you should avoid eating farsan more than few bites. Avoid products made of maida, besan, refined flours, oily and spicy things. Eat a lot of fibers as salads and fruits. Drink plenty of water, at least 3 to 4 liters every day. Avoid having tea or coffee in excess. Do some sort of exercise like walk or yoga or something so that your bowel movements will be proper. Even after doing all these things, if you're still having problem, you might think of taking laxatives as advised by your doctors routinely during Diwali, like 3 days before, 3 days after Diwali, so that you don't have to strain on passing stool and you will not have bleeding. Now, for our home ministry, that is for ladies. Now, for ladies, even regularly at home, they have so many things to do. But Diwali is just a little extra burden on them. They have to take over the entire house. They have to clean it. They have to prepare farsan and every other thing. And this is a time where they don't take care of their health. So, some small tips which will help you to remain healthy even while doing all these stuffs on Diwali. Eat something early in the morning after getting up. If you are busy, if you don't have time to cook, you can at least have a glass of milk along with some fruit. Now, try taking some meals on time. Take lemon drink, lassi, chas or ORS solution, whichever suits you, at least twice a day to keep your hydration levels and electrolyte levels proper. Take adequate rest at night. If you are working the whole day, at least give your body some time to heal at night. So proper sleep is very important. Start taking multivitamins or vitamin supplements 15 days before or after Diwali, whatever suits you. Now, just a small COVID-19 special request. You want to go to your friends, to your relatives, and wish them Happy Diwali, celebrate it with them. You can do that, but please make sure you follow all COVID-19 steps: social distancing, hand sanitization, and mask. There are certain group of people who are still considering that after Diwali, third wave of COVID-19 might come. So please make sure that after Diwali, we do not have India as a whole will not face the terrors of COVID-19. I hope this video will make it clear what you have to do during this Diwali so that you will not fall sick and will also be able to enjoy Diwali at its best. With similar kind of information related to your health will come again in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay happy at your place.